Well, I wish that the articles of impeachment weren't going forward because the Constitution says treason, bribery, high crimes, and misdemeanors, and the president hasn't been accused of any of that. So I'm kind of surprised the constitutional basis for impeachment. But it's also got a political element, and this is very much a political element, that they don't like this president being elected in the first place. On the day he was sworn in, January 20th, 2017, the headlines of the paper said there's a movement to impeach the president.
Yeah.
Well, finally, that has come about.
This has been going on a long time, you're right. And in terms of impeachment, you had virtually all of the Democrats in line, although 2 no's and a third no on one article and one present by Tulsi Gabbard. Look, this morning, Senator, there are reports that Nancy Pelosi is going to hold back the articles of impeachment before sending them to the Senate as a negotiation tactic. She said she wants to make sure that there's a fair trial before she sends the articles. As a senator, what do you say about that?
She wants to make sure that there's a fair trial. She's saying that they did not give the president a fair hearing in the House of Representatives, and she wants the Senate to do the House's work. I don't understand that. Now, we do negotiate substances of bills, but we don't negotiate how the Senate doesn't pretend to negotiate with the House how they do their business. They should not be negotiating with us how to do our business. It's very unfair to the president. The president is entitled to a speedy trial just like anybody else, and we ought to be moving forward to it. And I think it shows that they had a very weak case in the House of Representatives. And what do they want to do? They want the Senate to clean up what they didn't do in the House of Representatives.
But is this allowed? I mean, Kevin McCarthy a minute ago was in your seat, and he said, well, she's not allowed to do that. That would be an abuse of power. How long can she sit on these articles of impeachment before handing them over to the Senate legally?
Legally, not at all, but politically, as long as she can get away with it. Don't forget in March, she said that impeachment's so important, it's got to be bipartisan. You got to have a good basis for it. This wasn't bipartisan, and they don't have a constitutional basis for impeachment of treason, bribery, etc.
Yeah.